I think I have to give the answer. We have to discuss and share the answer. I share and Rupashri. Okay, 1 minute, all of you. For the activity, first I have to tell. So, first activity, I think everyone has done correctly. Did you all do correctly of the? That is equivalence relation. Equivalence relation. We have one activity that is lines. We have taken, so the line you should draw it correctly. So your right side and left side, you see that it is going correctly. If you are changing L1, L2 name and there your writing part is answer different, means it's wrong. So correctly the names should go. I sent even the CBSE has given 30 activities. Out of 30, 10 are compulsory. Okay, for 10 activities, already I explained in class 11, the same method only here in class 12 also. So, what is to be done in the 10 activities? You will be writing 5 marks will be given for completing the activities and doing the work. And another 3 marks, it is how you are done. That is how your answers will be checked. Here, actually, how you are working, how you are voluntarily involving and doing the activity, for that 5 marks. 3 marks for your activity correctly writing the answer and doing correctly, and 2 marks for viva. This is the mark splitting. So I have to split and give the mark actually for the board. So totally it will be 20 marks. 10 marks will be a written test mark, you know that. So now first one, equivalence relation, simple, everyone can do. Second activity is function one to one and on to, but not on to. So one to one function you can select. Actually for this data you have to go with ABCD. Actually I told them to don't draw just ABCD. I told them to paste some which one, actually we told bindis, the small bindis for marking the points, and then join with threads. The thread you have to use it only, then it will stick properly. So from the points place you'll be locating. See, for an example, you are locating the point here. The point place you'll be using the bindis to locate. It is A, B, C. And other side also the same color or different color also you can use the bindis. And this is domain and codomain. That difference also you must show, so that you can see that the strips they have taken, one is longer, one smaller size. And then you will be drawing the mapping with thread. You have to do it. Then next activity, logarithmic functions and exponential functions. Third activity, this graph also you can refer in that activity what I sent. In that you have the points, and locating the points you have to draw two different curves. Okay, what is the concept we are doing here? It is a logarithmic functions and exponential functions. Both when you draw it in the same graph, you will come to know that the graph will be, it will not touch this, go like this. And the second part, and the middle y is equal to mx line. This is y is equal to x line. If you draw this y is equal to x line, you can observe it, these two curves are symmetrical. So this area and this area, both side equal areas you'll be getting. That is the concept we are learning. The logarithmic function and exponential functions are actually symmetrical, symmetry. So upward you are getting, this is the a power x, and here it will be a logarithmic functions. Third activity, you can locate the points and draw the two actually colors. You have to use the color pencil. Usually it is marked with the color pencil only, so that only it will get, you will get thin strips. Okay, or you can go with the color pencil. Not there means sketches. If you are using the sketch, it should be very thin. Okay, and solutions also, already answers are given. In this two, all the three cases answers are there. Actually last year students, they wrote the answer, you are supposed to write. So the fourth mean value theorem activity, leave it as it is. I just told principal also that this happened because it comes under deleted portion without knowing we started initially. So we will leave it this part and include the two activities at the end. Okay. So who are all not there still? 8, it's time up. Many are not there. Next activity, limits. Fifth activity. So fourth activity, nobody will do anything. Suppose you have written already in the right hand side. Presently, don't do anything. Leave it as it is. Okay. That part we'll see later. Activity 5, limits. So limits, actually, these students have not stuck any graph. And later only it was in, we got that we have to, even in the CBSE activity, what they have given also, in that it is not mentioned, but we are supposed to do the graph. You take a graph paper. In the graph paper you locate the points already given. Okay, x and 5. For the point 5, we want to check whether it is continuous or not. While teaching the concept, you know that continuous or not means, suppose x is 5 means, for the 5 and corresponding 4.9 and all these points when you are locating, and other side points when you locate, you can understand it follows a continuous line. So for this point x is equal to 5, you mark this x is equal to 5 and write it is a continuous. So left hand limit and right hand limit are towards the limit h tends to 0. You are learning the formula, no? That formula derivation we are learning actually. So your left side points and the right side point of this x equal to 5, their f of x is, you can see, continuous, and at the point x equal to 5 also it is equal. So they are all equal in all the places, means there is no break, which means they are continuous. Okay, so continuous answer, you have to draw the graph here, and where it will be mapped, actually this answer will be 10. So from this only you will be writing the, finally, see, observations you are supposed to write. All observations, already answers are there. Already last year children have written. You can write without seeing also, you can write, and I think, oh, you would have written the copy the answer also. So now you, at least you do the left hand side alone, because it's your lockdown period, we are unable to do anything, so answers are given. You can at least complete the left hand side and do. And the sixth activity is, it is a maximum volume, and these students have written the answer for 45 centimeter, but actually they used for 20 centimeter. If you see in the CBSE worksheet, I mean activity paper, they have taken a smaller value only. So these students have written the answer for 45 minus, actually 45 centimeter, and this. So you have copied, since you have copied the same observations, what you do, in your activity paper you have stuck here this chart paper, you change this number as, instead of 20 you put 45, and what will be the breadth here, 45 means 24. So here 45 centimeter, 24 centimeter, you can mention this is going to be a 45 and this is 24. Suppose those who have not written the right hand side, you can write the observation answer for 20 and 10 itself. The same thing they did last year also. Some, mostly they have written for 20 centimeter, 10 centimeter only, they have wrote the answer, observation. In this note, actually, some students already copied for them. I told to change the number. This number is not changed. Please correct that. So what do you write here? Length is be 45 and breadth is 24, you should write. And folding up, you will be getting, after reducing this 4 corners, you are cutting and pasting here. And what will be remaining, see, if you have it here, actually it will come like this. It will be a box. Can you see that? It is not stuck. It should not be stuck here. You have to paste only the middle portion, and it should come like a box. So when we are checking, it should come like a box. Okay, do you follow? So this is the maximum volume. If you are in this, how much you can fill, that much only you can, that is going to be the maximum volume of this measurements. Okay. next we have definite integral concept also. It is not there. It is limit of a sum. The limit of a sum concept is not there. But what I thought, okay, we will include, the reason is it comes under applications of integration. Which color chart is it? You can covering the record note chart paper we have to plan, yes, and no lamination here. You should not use any lamination because you know that our school they don't accept, even in the government is saying that. So you yourself save on color. I will go with a different color with other classes. So last year A section they used yellow, and B they used light blue and green like that. So you tell what color you need. Go with the
White.
white. Will be very soon. It will become dirt. You will. So some other color you say.
Green, ma'am.
Green. Everyone will get a green. Everybody.
Black, ma'am.
Everybody. Okay. Tell maximum number. I will go. Maximum. Okay, blue color. Some are saying blue. Akshaya. Okay, girls tell what color? 39 only are there. 5 absentees today. Black only, yeah. What about others? Black color, is it okay? Yes. Haripriya, tell what color? Haripriya is there. So many are going with black. Okay, so black color you are using, and you will
Ma'am,
be.
don't want black. Ma'am,
Okay.
black don't want.
Many are saying black, majority I will go. So it is
Yourself, okay, ma'am.
now. After that, you have to paste the number. Okay, now come back to this definite integral. This concept is actually it will be coming under the limit of a sum only, but I think it is not used the limit of a sum formula. It is used with separate rectangles only. It is used actually. This concept we are using for applications of integration. So applications of integration it comes. So what is the concept we are saying is when we join together all these trapeziums, like on top upper part you have. So here this rectangular paper, rectangular sheets fully, when you add it together, which will be equivalent to area of this under the curve. Area under the curve concept, it is applications of integration it comes. That is the reason I told okay you continue with this. So better you continue with this. The calculation, it is actually a limit of a sum. What is limit of a sum means separately they have calculated each strip, and that area fully when you add it together, which will give the area under the total curve. Okay, that one is the, and that comes under definite integral only. So you can include, we are not using anywhere limit of a sum formula here. So you continue with this. I think you can understand. Do you follow or not the answers? Did you see or not? Why no reply?
Yes, ma'am.
And activity 8, vectors. Vector we are proving here. This is, you can refer that activity paper what I sent. Okay, so that if you see that, you will be getting an idea how to draw the graph also. In the graph paper you have, it is drawn. So this graph, I think it is not clear they said, but which is the answer? This is going to be your answer. That answer part you should shade it with a different color. You can go with the answer what is actually marked. And next, after this vectors 8th activity, the 9th activity very simple, absolute maximum, absolute minimum. We'll be drawing, and see here after drawing this absolute maximum minimum, locate the maximum value and the minimum value. So when you are drawing this curves like this, you are getting this point, this is going to be a maximum here, and the minimum point here, it is going to be a minimum point. You just draw one line like this and touching this, that is the answer. And I think here it is reaching the maximum, another one. So from this absolute maxima and minima, any curve generally given also you can draw and find the answer. X and f of x, you are supposed to get it. And last one is a probability. It is a conditional probability. conditional probability question, that also in the activity, what is given, what is generally given, no, that CBSE booklet I sent. In that you can refer the last activity, 10th activity. So 10th activity is nothing, it's a conditional probability, that is both the events. One is marked with yellow color. See here, this is yellow and this is blue, and both together it is an intersection, and required one. It is answer, it is calculated finally here. What is N of A, what is N of B, A intersection B, probability, and P of A bar B is calculated. Okay, this one. So we are supposed to do one more activity. For that, what I was thinking, we'll do one more probability itself, one more. So all the other 3D and all, it's very difficult. 3D they are asking to do with a three-dimensional space using the cardboard. They are asking to make, that is not possible. Vector, another one also, it is going to be very tough. So we'll go with the probability. I will explain that later. So presently you'll be completing these 9 activities and you will upload the answers. Okay. So we'll come back to the lesson now. The lesson is, now we are continuing with can be sketch pens for coloring, the activity 7. Activity 7 is which one? What is the activity 7? Vectors are. The 8th one only. Activity 7. Crayons, ma. Because it is a graph paper. In the graph paper, you scribble with a sketch pen. Definitely, it will come out on the next page, and even the graph paper will be spoiled. Okay. So we are maintaining this record. We are supposed to maintain this record work and internal mark, how we gave all the details 2 years. Because CBSE will come and check at any time. So please do it safe, I mean nicely. Only crayons. Or color pencil also you can use it. Color pencil you can use it. So I do one thing, I'll do the sharing the answer. Or you want to discuss the answer or share the answer? Question number 6 onwards, I think we have to do.
Share, ma'am.
Share the screen and see that answer. I will tell you which are the questions are. Actually, I didn't open and keep the page, so it will take time. I'll do the sharing the screen now. You come this side. And many case studies questions I have collected. I have to give those things also one by one. We have to practice now. So this question, actually this probability distribution, I taught you with all combination applying. Here I generally, if you see all the solutions, they will not use that method. See, yesterday I sent support material actually released by CBSE. It is only 2 days before it released. So you can refer that, because mostly CBSE released support material will be from that also they will ask the questions. Okay, you can see that it's a revision part here. We are doing now only the probability distribution. So Bayes theorem, I think all the answers, you gave the answer, you were able to follow, I guess. Now, this topic, same method only for every question we are going to do. So first question already we discussed whether it is a variable or not. I think it is probability distribution checking. This over, second question over, and here subtracting and write the possible values. Number of heads, fourth question, this also we discussed, I think so. Number of heads in two tosses. So you can do it in two methods, these questions. The first method is single, you have to take, or you can take the whole sample space. From the whole sample space you can write. They have taken the whole sample space and written the answer. See, p of x equal to 0 means no head. No head means both tail. This I think I taught this one already to you. Two coins tossed, and three coins tossed. Next question comes, and four coins tossed here. So four coins tossed means 16 outcomes will come. From that probability distribution is written. So this they have written with from the sample space directly. You can write this answer in another way also. Separately probability of getting the tail 1 by 2, 1 by 2. From that also you can write separately also. You will get the same answer only. So follow the method, one method. So everything go with a single calculation. One die thrown means what answer? 1 by 2. So here no head means 4 times you are tossing the coin. That means all the 3 times no head means only tail is coming. So tail probability 4 times you have to multiply and write the answer 1 by 16. Same way x is equal to 1 means one time alone you are getting the actually here possibilities, 4 possibilities. For that only I taught you the method. You can go with 4C1. So 4C1 write it, and probability of one time alone head. So one time head means we'll write the answer 1 by 2 for head and remaining 3 times tail. So it is 1 by 2, 1 by 2, again 1 by 2, and 4 to be multiplied here. So you will get the same answer only. So instead of writing all possibilities like this, we can go with the concept 4C1, 4C2, 4C3, 4C4. You will get the same answer. And probability distribution. Same way, here it is. The probability distribution of number of successes in two tosses, where a success is defined number greater than 4. I think this also you can do. This already we discussed in the previous class. Sixth question we did. This is a previous year question only. Include 6 defective bulbs, and so 30 bulbs, 6 defective means 24 good bulbs. From that we need the question. See, near find the probability distribution. What answer is asked? That is your X event. So X is the number of defective bulbs, and X takes up what are the values? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And before that, actually first this step only they will expect. After that only what is P and Q. What they mean here, P means success, Q means failure. Because why they use this symbol? No, next exercise Bernoulli trials, you deleted concept. There we'll be using the same success failure, we will be using the symbol P and Q. That is why we are using here also. So P stands for success. What is success? What is required? Defective bulb, that is going to be your success. And Q is failure. Same concept. Here they have done with the all possibilities. So instead what method you should use? See, they have applied here by Bernoulli trials. Bernoulli trials method they have used. Actually that is deleted, so you cannot follow this. What is the concept you will use? Very simple. 4 objects you are taking right here, 4C0. 4C0 and this. And the next answer, what will you do? 4C1. 4C1, you no need to write all possibilities. One time alone you write. This alone you can write. Defective. ஒரு தடவை மட்டும் successனா one time alone defective. Remaining 3 times failure. So it is good bulbs they have used here. So probability multiply and write the answer. P of x equal to 2 means 4C2 you have to apply. So 4C2 into probability of 2 times success and 2 times failure. This not necessary because we have applied here the possibilities fully, it will come in this. So next one is 4C3 and this answer. Okay. Now 7th question is a previous year question. Please mark it all of you. You can see that it is going to be important. A coin is biased so that head is 3 times as likely to occur as tail. So head is coming 3 times like a tail. If the coin is tossed twice, find the probability distribution of number of tails. So you need a number of tails. The statement says probability changes because the coin is biased. So how the coin is biased? the probability of head is equal to 3 times of probability of tail. So we have to use the concept. It is 3 times it is P is, what is that mean actually? Success. In this P, small p, whatever they marked, it is understood success. Some places they have used Q. Q means failure. Failure means which is not needed. See that Bernoulli trial or this probability distribution will be occurred only for one is success means other will be failure. You can notice in all the events it will come like this only. So number of tails na, tails when the success na, not getting the tail will be the Q, that will be failure. So here it is P of tail is P. They marked, they are giving the name, getting the tail they have named as P, getting the head will be then 3 times P. So total probability will be equal to 1. So probability of this getting the tail and the probability of getting the head together, it is equal to 1. From this P is calculated. P means getting the tail. P means what is it here? What they mean here? P means success. Success is tail. So tail is 1 by 4 and head is how much it is? Already it is given here 3 times of this. So 3 times in this, actually it is confused. 3 times occurring as a tail means what is it meaning? Totally 1 time the total probability. So in this we are dividing 3 times head is occurring and 1 time head is occurring. So total is 4 here. So from this, if you are writing the probability, head will be 3 by 4 and tail will be 1 by 4. See, till this calculation for this 1.5 mark will be given, because identifying the x, next line x together till this 1.5, then calculating remaining marks. So x denote the number of tails. Number of tails and x takes up what are the values. How we are getting x takes up the values. How many times you are throwing the coin. Tossing the coin is twice means we will be using here 0, 1, 2. So probability of x is equal to 0. So what are the possibilities? P of head, P of head. Instead of this, what I told, you will follow with 2C naught and P within bracket, write it H comma H. What is it? Why we are using H and H? 0 means, X means tail. Tail is 0. That means both the time head. X equal to 1 means tail. X means getting the tail. Getting the tail only 1. So getting the tail only 1. Here you have 2 possibilities. These 2 possibilities, when you are using here 2C1, you will get it easily. So 2C1, when you are writing this one, you should not expand and write. Only 1 time alone, head, 1 time tail. You can, and write the probability of head answer, probability of tail answer, multiply with 2, you will get the same answer. Next here, same way, probability of getting both tails. So it is not going to be an ordinary sum because it's a biased coin. Your probability of getting the head and tail changes. So answer will change. But anyhow, total, this total will be equal to 1. So next question, a random variable x has a following probability distribution. This is also a previous year question. Okay. In this, find k. So a sigma pi is equal to 1. Each probability, it is calculated and first it is simplified. So when you are adding here, you are getting a quadratic equation. 10k squared plus 9k minus 1 is equal to 0. So it is factorized. From this, k plus 1 is equal to 0. This is rejected because probability k cannot be negative. So probability k is minus 1 means everything probability will become negative. So it is not possible. So only possibility k is equal to 1 by 10. K is 1 by 10 means first question less than 3. Less than 3 means 3 is not included. These 2 probability alone you will add it. Second case, x greater than 6. X greater than 6 means only 7. Probability of 7 alone. Lying between 0 and 3. So 0 is not included, 3 is not included. Only 2 alone. So probability of 2 alone you will write it. So this is also a previous year question. So nowadays 2 mark and 3 marks they ask this point or this part only. So once again the same concept. You will be substituting x is 0 means actually make it as a probability distribution. You make a table here, you will understand easily. So in this table, first we are using x equal to 0. So 0 means the probability is k, p of x here. And x is 1 means here you will be having 3k. So all these probabilities, when you add it together with 1, we get the k answer. After getting the k answer, what is the statement says? Determine, find p less than 2. Less than 2 means you have only 0 and 1 alone, you have to add it, probability. So p of x equal to 0 probability, x equal to 1 probability. X less than or equal to 2 means 2 also included. X greater than or equal to 2 means only 2 alone, because you don't have anything else. Otherwise, it's not included. Next, 3 tosses of a fair coin. Find the mean number. This also same type only. Mean calculation. So near mean, what is the statement comes? This is going to be your x. So capital X denotes the number of heads. So how many times you are throwing? 3 times. So x takes up what are the values? 3, 2, 1, 0. So x can take the value 0, 1, 2, 3. And p of x is equal to 0 means, what is that meaning? X means what is necessary? What is that? Head. So x equal to 0 means head is not there. No head. So 1 head, 2 head, 3 heads. So I taught you, go with the combination and calculate. After finding this, mu answer sigma x into p of x. So x and p of x correspondingly you should multiply. So they have taken here separately multiplied and added. You can make one more column and multiply and add it and write the answer. So this is going to be a mean answer. 2 dice is thrown simultaneously. X denotes the number of sixes. So getting the number of x, they themselves given. X is getting the number of 6. Next, find the expectation. Expectation means once again mean only they have asked. Mean or expectation means the same. So capital X denotes the number of sixes. So what is the possibility? 6 will be there out of, I think how many here? Number of sixes you have here. We are not going to use actually total sample space. Single only we are going to use it. So single means probability of getting the 6 equal to, getting 6 you have to write equal to 1 by 6. And probability of not 6, not getting 6 equal to 5 by 6. Okay, same concept only every question. Required, not required. Okay, so if x equal to 0 means getting the 6 is 0. That means no 6. No 6 means both are going to be some other number. So 5 by 6 into 5 by 6, get the answer. And now here x equal to 1 means one time alone 6 comes. So 1 comma 6, 1 times 6, they have calculated like this. You can go with the same method. What is that? 2 times 2 dice, no? So I have to write here 2C1 probability of one time alone 6, another time not 6. So not here. So answer will be 2 into probability of 1 time 6 will be, what's the formula? 1 by 6. What's the answer we got? 1 by 6. 1 by 6 into probability of not 6 is 5 by 6. So answer will be 10 by 6. So don't follow this. You can go with every question, same method, you will get the answer. And then mean calculation correspondingly multiply and add everything, you get the mean. And this 12th question only little different. It is going to be a hearts question as well as previous year question. It is a hearts, okay. 2 numbers are selected at random without replacement. So statement says without replacement. And from the first 6 positive integers, let capital X denote the larger of 2 numbers. They gave the same question. Instead of larger of 2 numbers, they gave it the larger of 3 numbers. Find E of X. So capital X is denoting the larger of 2 numbers. Totally 10 numbers are there. First 6. So 6 positive numbers are there. In the 6 positive numbers, you want to compare. When we compare, the number should be greater than other number. So 1 cannot be greater than any other number. Before 1, no number is there. So 1 cannot be taken. So we can start with 2 only. 2 தான் 1 ஓட பெருசா இருக்குது. So your values, what are the values x will take up? X will be taking up the values 2, 3, 4 or 5 or 6. 1 cannot be included. What is the reason? 1 is not greater than any other number. There is no number less than 1. Okay, so x is the larger of two numbers. And here what will be the problem? You have 6 positive numbers and we are comparing with 1. So in this case, what will be the total number of ways selecting the two numbers out of 6 numbers? So we have to go with the combinations. And the reason, what is the reason? Without replacement. So without replacement means you have to go with the combination only. If not, you can calculate in this way also. Totally required is actually, it is 6 out of first number. It is possibility. We are writing the sample space. So sample space, when you are writing, you are supposed to write the total possibilities, means only it is going, we can do with the combination method. Otherwise you have to write and practice, see that, check it. So what we are checking, how we have to check here, 6 positive numbers in 2 ways you are selecting means 1 comma 2 you can select. Next 1 with 3, 1 with 4, 1 with 5, 1 with 6. Then it should be 2 with 3, 2 with 4, 2 with 5, 2 with 6. Like each number, if you are selecting the 2 positive numbers, possible numbers will be 15 possible ways you get. So instead of writing that, we are going with the combination method 6C2. So this 12th question alone will be different. Your sample space itself will differ. It is not 6. Mostly the students will make mistake. N of S, they will take 6. It is not 6 because 2 numbers we are taking, that too without replacement. Okay. So total sample space, the 2 numbers, what way you can select it? 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 1 and 4, 1 and 5, 1 and 6. Here you have 5. And then 2 with 3, 2 with 4, 2 with 5, 2 with 6. Like this, all possibilities we have to write it. Instead of writing only, we are using this. So sample space 6, totally 6 number, 2 numbers we are selecting, 15 possibilities. Now come back to the first answer, P of x is equal to 2. P of x is equal to 2 means, what is that meaning? We want that number 2 is greater than which number? So 2 is actually greater than 1. Okay, if you want, you can write the 15 possibilities also. 2 will be greater than 1. So there is only one possibility. Oh, here written already in the, here it is clearly given. 2 comma 1, only one possibility. So 1 out of n of s is 15. So 1 out of 15. Second one, x is equal to 3. So getting the number 3. Number 3 is greater than which are the number? Number 3 is greater than 1 and 2. So 2 possibilities, 2 by 15. X equal to 4 means a number 4 is greater than 3 numbers, 1, 2 and 3. So 3 possibility. Favorable outcome 3, total is 15. Same way 5. 5 means you will get 4 and 6. And then you will be finding the distribution is written and mean calculation. X and P of x continue correspondingly multiply and add, you get this answer. This is actually you learnt in the example. The same question you learnt till this example, that is number, sum of the numbers on the dice is rolled. So sum of the numbers means 2, total will come 2 to 12. I think already this answer you learnt in the example sum till this. Now they asked to continue with this standard deviation. I think, what is the question? Standard deviation, up to standard deviation. So mean first calculated. Mean, how to calculate? P of x, x and x into P of x. Multiply and add, this total will give you the, this total is going to be your mean answer. Next, variance. For variance calculation, x squared. You make one more column here. I told you to make 5 columns. Make one more column, x squared. Then you multiply x squared with the probability and that total. So formula will be x squared P of x minus mu squared. So this total, whatever this total minus mu already you have calculated, that you square it and simplify and write the answer. Standard deviation will be square root of this. A class of 15 students whose ages are 15 students ages given, one student is selected and x is the X of the selected student is recorded. I mean, they are taken one student and they are recording. What is the probability distribution of the random variable X here? Find the mean variance. So it is age they have taken. What is X here? So one student is selected in such a manner, each has the same chances of being chosen. XB, the selected student, is a recorded. I think distinct values we are getting probability distribution. Okay. So now look at the answer. It is a distinct value. So for this correspondingly 14 how many times occurring? This is actually discrete data. Discrete data will not have a, actually they are correspondingly you should count and write. So 2 times, 1 time, and then corresponding probability very simple. 14 2 times coming means total is 15 students are there. So 2 by 15. Probability we are writing correspondingly 1 by 15, 2 by 15, 3 by 15 like this. And you will calculate the same thing. Same method. This is also a previous year question. In a meeting, 70% of the members favor and 30% oppose a certain proposal. A member is selected at random and we have x is equal to 0 means opposed, x is equal to 1 means favor. Find E of x and variance of x. Mean and variance to be calculated. So P of x is equal to 0 means what is that first one? X is what? Find a number is selected at random, we take here. So capital X is we consider as success, which is a success year's favor. So P of X is equal to 1. They themselves given directly. That is the reason they didn't go with that. X equal to 1 is mentioned as favor. So favor is 70% and X equal to 0 is opposing 30%. So 30 by 100. And so only two values in the question itself they are given. Two values only you have. So X is 0, y, P of X is correspondingly we are writing and same way calculation. Mean number of the mean of the numbers obtained. This is a previous year question mark. Please mark it. Written 1 on 3 faces, 2 on 2 faces, 5 on 1 face. So 6 faces actually the dice will have, but in that one instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, what is given? 3 places, 3 faces, 1 number, and 2 places, 2 number. 1 time 5 it is given. So what will be the P of X is equal to 1? 1 is coming 3 times. So 3 out of 6, it is 1 by 2. So 2 is marked in 2 phases. So 2 by 6, 1 by 3. 5 is 1 time. So 1 by 6. So correspondingly probability distribution and mean calculation. So this they asked in a 1 mark question only 1 year. Suppose that 2 cards are drawn at random from a deck of cards. Let X be the number of A's obtained. It is simple only. A's obtained you know already. It is without replacement or with replacement that takes up an important thing here. Suppose 2 cards are drawn at random from a deck of cards. Let X be the number of A's obtained. Then the value of E of X is. So 2 cards 0, 1, 2. And here it is taken combination. What is the reason? It is considered as without replacement. Generally cards taken, they will mention, suppose the cards kept it back means they will be mentioning here. So what you can understand from this, if the question comes generally not marked with replacement, without replacement, not given in the question means you consider without replacement. Okay, with replacement means definitely they will be giving in the question. So that's all. I stop sharing it. You can refer this. Still we have miscellaneous. What happened? See here, you have miscellaneous sums. Miscellaneous questions we have. What are the sums are there alone I will tell you. Question number examples you have almost everything only. So question number miscellaneous example. Only the success failure question one will come. Question number 35 alone not there. That comes under Bernoulli trial. Question number 35 alone not there. And find the mean binomial distribution, that is 34. But the question is mean. Mean comes under this. I will teach you anyhow 34 also. But actually binomial distribution, that word comes, that's all. And miscellaneous exercise, it is to be, you have to identify. Miscellaneous exercise question number 5 is not there. 5, 6, 7 not there. And 9 also not there. 9, 10 not there. Remaining fully are there. Miscellaneous. So question number 5, 6, 7, 8 is there, 9, 10. Okay. So we read and see the miscellaneous answers are there here. In this hearts question, the heart attack question, 3 years they asked. Page number 584, question number 13 is a heart attack. One question will be there that I will teach you tomorrow, the remaining important question in the miscellaneous. So your portions are over now. You have to concentrate and complete. See, all your writing work, completing work, projects and all, if you are finishing it, you can focus only for learning. From December onwards, half yearly full portions will be writing. So before that, you have to learn so much. Full portions for half yearly, they have not reduced anything. So every day plan it. Don't waste only differential equation now given only this chapter alone. I'll be learning, and so you cannot plan it then in such case. So I think it's time up. So tomorrow I will talk to you. You can leave the meeting.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Upload our record. Ma'am, you are muted, ma'am.
My folder.
Ma'am, again it's muted, ma'am.
That is what. No, ma, you make a folder and in that you type it math lab activities. Math lab activities. Okay. And
Yes,
you
ma'am.
just post it in that.
Ma'am, black
Yes,
chat
ma'am.
only, no, ma'am.
Now it is not necessary chart paper. Later you can buy and do it. First activity complete that. Actually you have to upload with your that what is that PDF only I need. When you're coming to school only you're going to submit your record note. That time you can cover, and I don't think that it is anytime they may ask to submit also, we do not know. But now it is not urgent the chart paper. Okay, you can leave the meeting now.
Yes,
Ma'am, I
ma'am. Thank
asked
you, ma'am.
we should cover in black.
Black only you said. Yes, black only I also said.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Jay Ganesh, which one you can't understand? Jay Ganesh?
Ma'am, screen sharing you done, ma'am. I can't understand at all, ma'am.
Are you were there in the concept learning time or not? This is how you first delete it. You come to home one day and learn. Deleted?
Okay, ma'am. I'll come, ma'am.
Okay, it is simple concept only. Same method you should apply. Same method you are going to apply. For that, why you say that you can't understand anything? You are whenever screen sharing, you don't like it. I know. I know you don't like it. Okay, today you didn't understand. You come one day and learn, but after the inspection only anything. Now we have a Wednesday inspection. After that, we plan it. Okay, you come for the class and you can learn.
Okay, ma'am.
Classwork checking they will do that also.